We are back. I says we need to make a video because I had a lot of people asking questions about the controls of the machine, and I was going to go over what I really like, and what I really don't like about the machine. So this does have a foot swing pedal. You go right to go this way, you go that to go that way. That's how all of the the log trucks run like this. The chippers that are used to run like this, we put the stuff in the joysticks now. All your other loaders for forestry always did this for some reason. They love doing that. Don't know why, but that's just what they love to do. If you come across any people that are a little older than me that grew up in logging, this is how it's supposed to be. Now in our chippers, we switched them to joystick. It's in the joystick, and it is so much easier. So much easier. But all of our slashers have these, and log trucks. So that's that. This is your butt plate up and down. You want to see? I'll show you. So you just push up, it goes up. Down, it goes down. We adjusted those. I had my buddy Jeff come. And he put the program in to change that because it was different before. It was really confusing. And then what the other two are is this is your slider that comes back. So when it's all the way forward, you're going to cut 8-footers. You know what I mean? That'll give you your 8-foot. And then when you come all the way back, that'll cut you 10-foot. And then you can also mark your butt plate if you want to cut 12s. That's how that works. Over here, if you go to this side, that's going to push your saw forward. You go to the back side, it's going to pull it away. Pretty simple. And then your heel is in your trigger. So like on this is called a live heel out there. And that thing will go up and down. See how it's going down now? And it just makes it easier to heel your wood when she's like that all the way out. So one trigger pushes it out, one trigger retracts it. So it's pretty simple. It's a pretty simple machine, but a lot of people were kind of confused what was going on. So it runs like the same as our other loaders. As far as the controls, you go pull back and it comes up. This is your jib boom, which is out there, that piece. This is your my apologies. You really get confused. This is your main boom, which are these two cylinders here. You pull it back, it comes back, you push it down, it goes down. And then this is your jib boom, which is that last section out there. You push down, it goes down, you pull back, it goes out. Whoa. That's just how it works. Pretty simple controls. So I said we need to go over what I don't like about the machine and what I like about the machine. Controls, that's like really easy there. That's pretty simple setup. Everything's nice in there. Stiff legs are nice. You can do them all or one. That's slick. I need to adjust this. I'm not good at it. Saturday, I don't want Saturday. Today, Tuesday. I think I just screwed it all up. But that's fine. That's fine because the green light's on. Hopefully it'll come on. It won't because my controls are off just a little bit. So we got to adjust our controls. That's how the thing works. It's pretty simple. The one thing that blew my mind when we did get the machine is my heat's going to be on 100. Fan on, so we're good there. The one thing that did blow my mind is it didn't have a cup holder. Not sure what was all up with that, but I put that in here today. I moved the CB down and put a cup holder. It did not have a cup holder at all in here. Like, I don't know. The chipper that we're rebuilding right now has 4 of them. Has 2 of those. so it's just easier for the operator to get stuff figured out. Some stuff I really like about the machine is the boom sits way lower than the Prentice on this machine, and the Barco. So like you can walk that and grease everything that you have to grease up in there real easy. Greasing on this thing is really simple because it does have some nice junctions to her. I'll show you those. I mean, overall, we're real happy, but the one thing I'm having a problem with, and we'll discuss it another time, is that seat. My back is literally, I mean, I'm dying standing here. And my hips, I gotta get my hips put back into place more than once. I can hardly walk. Like, seriously, it's a thing I gotta get figured out. But this is pretty, it does almost all the boom, except for like your outer ones there. So you have a couple here, a couple there, a couple there. But it does almost all of them. The grapple on this is way better than the Rotoback on the Prentice. I'll just say that. It's better. It doesn't help me stack logs any better, but it's just so much nicer. It grapples logs better than the Prentice grapple. It's the easiest way to explain it. It's just better. So yeah, all that's really nice up there. The fenders you can step on when you're greasing the grapple or you're greasing this is just all nice. I would like to put some more of this up there just so stuff's not getting in there. Some steel. We'll discuss that in a minute. It does have diff lock. You got to get underneath there and lock the axles in. Then you got diff lock. That's really nice to have in the mornings. It's really nice to have a Pro Heat on here. The one thing, the bigger saw that we're dealing with is way better. The 72-inch compared to the 60-inch is really no comparison, and I really screwed up and leave that butt plate up. But I'll explain to you my frustration so far, which is just minor, but I'm going to get it fixed one way or the other, is these are shorter than that. So I am used to the other hand fab saw on the Prentice, that those are the same height. Well, every day I'm cutting logs and my cradle's full, but I can still have the back of the butt plate still available for me to pull logs. A lot of times I pull logs up to the back of that butt plate and it's only touching the butt plate that much, and there's 14 inches of log still above it. I cut it and then the logs fall off each side. So I'd like to get those extended up to be at least that height. That would it'd save me a lot of hassle, because it's frustrating when you get a nice big meaty old bunch of logs in there and then you got logs falling off the other side and you get frustrated. So that's like the complaint I have, but it's like little itty bitty complaints. The thing is, when it comes to forestry equipment, there is no perfect machine for everybody, because everybody does something different. You know what I mean? Everybody's doing something different. So it's like, what works for some people don't work for us, and other people have complaints, so we're like, no, we really love that about this machine. And it's like, oh, well, we don't like that. And it's like, oh, it works good for us. So the hand fab, I have complained about hand fab and I have since talked to some people, and it's not hand fab's fault. So this saw works wonderful on here. I mean, it is a slick saw. I've complained about hand fab, my apologies. The Prentice is not made to run a circle saw. I think I figured that out. I talked to people and been told that. But the Serco, on the other hand, that runs that thing. It runs that like run just under 1,200 RPMs, I believe, on that 72-inch saw. So it's really nice. It's what's weird for us is I'm used to this backwards. We're used to all of our motors being on the other side, and this is on this side, so it's a little more tricky, but it works good. I mean, the tire system on this is way better than the other stuff we're dealing with. So yeah, overall, really happy. Just a couple little minor issues, a couple minor things that we will get straightened out, but I think we're going to be real happy with it. But these just got to get extended up. Them are not what we're looking for. So happy it's got a toolbox. Is nice. Everything's JIC too. That's what's really nice. I like it. It'll work really nice. It works nice and smooth so far. Oh, you jealous?
Look at the logs I
Everybody jealous. Hey, that's a good log pile.
Don't look at the backside.
No, we're not looking at the backside. We're looking at this side. I may have lost one more. See, they tried to take my window out.
What?
Tried to take my window out.
I didn't do that.
I know. Skitter guys.
Here, guys.
What do?
You gonna be here tomorrow?
No.
Where are you gonna go?
Wherever I want to.
You said you ain't gonna be here.
I'm not going to be here.
Who's slashing?
I don't know. Who do you want to slash?
You got Jordan?
No.